Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Strv 103B. It's the Tier 10 Swedish tank destroyer, and we're located on the north spawn of Redshire. And the name of the commander is Marky 12, and he's been a regular to What Arty Noobs. He's a member, and as I think you can see, he's got one mark of excellence on the barrel of this Tier 10 Swedish wedge, the Swedish flak pack as some like to call it. And battle has commenced. Now there's a Strv 103B actually in the tank museum. I don't know if you got a chance to see it at Tank Fest, but it's a very interesting machine to actually have a look around. It's very futuristic in its design, but very effective at taking down the enemy. Now it's gone into siege mode, it's knocking down a tree, but I think we can forgive him that because he has got a rock between him and the enemy, so they're not going to be able to see him at the moment. He's waiting for some targets to come to view, and there's a Wizzy 132 is getting rather close but backed away. There's an Object 430 also making moves, not close enough yet. Okay, he's decided to back away and change his angle. Right, having a look down that south channel. Nothing yet. Ah, there's the target he can hit. 2684. Unfortunately, it's the other side of the hill, so he can't hit it. It's the other side of. It's near the blimp, the Zeppelin. 268's pulling back, and the Death Star just took a shot. He's pulling back. Is that 268 going to come over the rise? No, not yet. Let's have a quick look to the south. Oh, there's a target he can hit. And he puts a round into the T-57 for 406. You can see the marks around the cheeks of that T-57. He's gone unsighted, but I think he's still there. Oh, yes, he is still there. He's dead. Okay, turning back to the east. Nope. While the Death Star goes around the back of him, team's moving forward. I'm not sure. Yes, he is coming out of siege mode to relocate. You have to come out of siege mode to move fast. Okay, he's moving up on his enemy. He's going to go to siege mode as soon as he's close to the rise. Okay, now he can get shots on them. Oh, bounced around from the Object 430U, but put a round into him. Trying to get up and get a shot to this mouse. Goes one in, but it bounces off the cheeks. The mouse is now being assaulted from behind, and he's trying to get it between. Oh, he's tracked him. Okay, took a round from the mouse for 469, but he can now keep him permatrack while the rest of his team go to town on him, and he's dead. So he gets the assistance off that one. Quite a lot of assistance actually. 2,246 hit points of damage. Massive amount, all down to the fact that he tracked that enemy. Now he needs to relocate because there's some enemy to kill on the east side of the map. Okay, siege mode. He can get a shot into the T10. Gets one round in, 447. Loaded, round out again. Critical damage. He must have just hit the gun or the probably on the tracks. Can't see it now. They're behind the hill now. I think that's E5 managed to get behind the hill as quickly as he could because he realised he was up against an unknown assassin that he couldn't see and fire back at. Okay, Marky's relocating. He's got 1,241 hit points of damage already, plus the 2,400 of assist. Now, the enemy have managed to kill all of our defenders on the east side except the Sheridan, who is now spotting. And here they come. Okay, now he's going to pick them off. There's a ship barn, and he puts a round into that 374. The others are retreating, heading back to their own cap. I think they realise that our guys actually have control of the centre of the map now. And if they don't, then they're going to be capped out. We've got a Panzerkampfwagen 7. Or 7 and a T110E5. Can he get shot? Oh, he can, but they're both being killed. Oh, it was the It was our Panzer VII who actually took out the E5. Okay, there's a Kranvagn. Now you can put a round into that. And there's an E4. Goes for the weak point between the tracks. 369 into 363 into the lower plate. Going for the Kranvagn's side. Trying. Yep. No. Unfortunately, that bounced. It's very tough armor on the front of the Kranvagn. Very difficult to find any weak spots on that tank. Okay, there's this Panzerkampfwagen 7. It wasn't killed, it was actually just unspotted. Tries to put it into the cheeks and fails. Going for it again. No, bounces off the armor. The armor's too tough there. You need to go for the quarters, the quarter of the turret, just in the front of the, on either side of the turret. There's a little weak spot. Now he knows that, but it's at long range. This is very long range, and I don't think that that Panzer VII can actually fire back. He's decided to retreat. There's still 6 of the enemy left. M48's going up to have a look. Kranvagn's there. Oh, Kranvagn's killed. Patton got him. He's pulling back. Oh, he's been tracked. And there's the Panzer VII again, being a nuisance. Fires around him, bounces off the top armor again. You can see somebody's managed to get around in there though. Fires another round in, again it bounces. He's not having much luck. He's using a standard APCR. He's not using the premium ammo yet. He might need to consider it. Fires another round in, it bounces again. He's burning up the ammunition. Fires another round, again it bounces. Might want to consider HE this time. I would say if you can't get through with AP, try a quick round of APCR. If that fails, go to switch to the HE and start taking out his modules and his crew. That will certainly wind him up. Okay, there's the 268. Oh, he tracked him! And he was killed! So he picks up all the damage assistance there. Right, there's only 4 enemy left, 5 on his team. Still looking for that Panzer VII. Okay, Object 277. He needs to come out of siege mode. It's very slow moving about in siege mode. He might be trying to stay in siege mode because he's worried about the Panzer VII. There's somebody that T124 is backing off from. We can't see it yet. There's something down there. Ah, Object 277. Round into his rear. 412. It doesn't slow him down, but he is killed the next shot by the Death Star. Okay, there's the next target. TVP-T50. That's a very dangerous medium. Unfortunately, he's only showing the very top of his turret over the top of that wreck. He's hull down basically. Well, it's not a wreck actually. It's RE4. I thought he was a wreck for a second. So there's only 3 tanks left on the enemy team, 4 on ours. That TVP has 3 kills. He is going to be a very dangerous nut to crack. Oh, made a critical error there. He's been tracked. Can get another round in. Oh, we took a hit, but yep, that's the kill shot. 304, worth taking the shot to kill that TVP. That is the most dangerous enemy. In fact, their Panzer VII actually has a kill against his own team. So I'm not so sure he's going to be so much of a threat. He may have actually taken out his own teammate when they were hiding on the other side of the map. Okay, headed towards the centre. Now the enemy's got Death Star and they've got the Panzer VII. Death Star, as far as we know, is in the southwest corner of the map. Our Death Star was just nudging up against Marky there. Somebody's going to have to go out and try and spot, and that's the Sheridan's job, because he's the light tank. The light tank with a lot of derp. Now if he can get close enough to spot the Death Star, we can kill him. There he is. Okay. And first round goes in. 452. It's going to take a lot of shots to kill him. 1165 to our own Death Star. And Marky takes the kill for 383. Good shot. Okay, that's one enemy left to kill. And that's the Panzer 7. Sheridan's coming back. But Marky's actually going to head back to his own hill. I think he realises the enemy might have headed towards our cap. There he is. There he is. Into siege mode. Now go for the weak spots. Oh, 408. He didn't need to use the weak spots. Go for the lower plate. And another one in. 357. This Panzer Kampfwagen 7 doesn't really seem to know how to do it. We took a hit for 551, but I think we can get the kill shot. And yes, we win the game. 138 hit points. Well done, Marky. Another game won. Okay, let's have a look at end of battle stats for this one. Should be good. And it's another ace tanker for Marky 12 in the Strv 103B. He also picked up a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8. A duelist for taking down 2 enemies who did damage to him during the battle. And that was the Mouse and the Panzer 7. And he also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. Lastly, he picked up a Confederate. And I always say, and I've said before, the Confederate is the medal that shows that you are working extremely hard and allow your team to get all the kills. So I love seeing Confederates because it means I've been working hard. Now let's have a look at the team scores, see where we stand. Okay, he did get the highest amount of damage on the team, 5,664 hit points. For some reason, he just didn't pick up the high caliber. He did get 3 kills. That puts him second on the table. The Death Star managed to get 6 in total. He got his top gun, a bruiser, and a fire for effect. And when it came to base XP, Marky was top with 1,159. He fired 34 rounds during that battle, got 24 direct hits, 15 penetrations, damage of 5,664 hit points, of which 3,936 were at more than 300 meters. He did kill some enemy fairly close up. The Panzer 7 and the Mouse were good examples. He received 6 hits during the battle. 3 were penetrations, 3 bounced off non-penetrations, and block damage of 1,320 hit points. He damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, did damage assistance of 2,673. Now most of that was from the Mouse, which he kept tracked whilst the other team players swarmed around him and put shells into his sides, all his weak spots, so he could be taken out of the game. He received, on a standard account, 47,848 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he actually came away with a loss of 6,716 credits. He received base XP of 1,159. There was no multipliers, so that's all the experience points he took away. But it was a pretty good game, pretty good teamwork, and especially the killing of the Mouse, which was very, very efficient. Because once he was tracked, it was all over for him. He could have done tremendous damage to the team, but instead he managed to get him, and that helped the game. So let's have a look. Yeah, excellent game. So, if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.